Okay, well, welcome, Kristen. Thanks for joining me today to chat a little bit about you and your life as an ambassador. I absolutely love getting to see you virtually. Even though I want to see you in person and give you a hug, we're going to kind of just share a few things about you for a few minutes and share really with your friends, your families, your customers, your hostesses, and your amazing team. So thanks for taking the time to do that today.
Of course. Thanks for having me.
Well, I'm going to ask you a few things, but feel free to share along. I'm dying to know though, why did you originally join as an ambassador? What was that? Was it that one piece of jewelry that you saw? Was it that one amazing moment that you had when you went on the website? What was the determining factor for you?
I actually have an interesting story because this is my second time around as a stylist. And I don't know if a lot of people know that. But I actually joined Style and Dot. It was probably like 8 or 9 years ago. It was when the company was very, very new, and it was totally for the product. I was teaching full time. I was shopping it all the time, and I just thought, what the heck? I should just be selling this and getting the discount because I'm buying it so much. And it was fun for me. I wasn't married. I was single. I didn't have any kids yet. So it was just like extra fun money for me, like to shop and treat myself. And I did it for about a year. And then, and again, this was before Facebook. This was before Instagram and all that kind of stuff. Everything was just in person. So I did it for about a year, and then I just kind of, I don't know, I just kind of fizzled out. It just wasn't for me anymore, and a lot of it probably had to do because that was when I met my husband, and then we were getting married, and I just, like, life was just busy and crazy. It just wasn't a priority anymore. So I deactivated, and I still stayed a customer. I still stayed a hostess. I still loved to host because I loved getting all the free stuff. And then I would say it was probably like 4 years later, almost after I deactivated, I hosted another show with my upline, and we just always stayed in touch. And she was just like, "You should come back and do this." And I was like, "No way! I've already done this. Like, I don't need to do it again." But at this time, I actually had left my teaching position to be home with my children, and I had opened up a daycare, and I was actually pregnant with my daughter. Cooper was a baby, my oldest, and I had three other little boy babies that I watched. So like life was like crazy, and I was doing that, for the extra cash and money and trying to supplement since I had just left my full-time job. But I was miserable. I hated the hours. I mean, I loved all the babies and having the babies, but it was very long hours. And I really didn't feel like I was spending the time with my kids that I wanted because I was taking care of everybody else's kids. So I was kind of looking for something else, but I didn't really know what. After I hosted again another show, I just was really thinking about it, and my sponsor now, who's one of my very good friends, is like, "You really should get back into this and do this again." And I kept saying no, 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 and my husband was also saying no, 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 no. He did not want me to get back into this, and I went and signed up behind his back, and I was like, "You know what? I think I can do this. I'm gonna do this. What the heck?" And if for anything, it's just like your hostess awards kind of like doubled when you signed up. So I just kind of signed up. I was really just going to take all the product credit and then be done. But I gave it a shot, and I said to my husband when my kit showed up at the door, and he was like, "Oh my God, what is that?" I was like, "Surprise, I'm a stylist." I said, "Just give me a year. Just give me 1 year and let me figure this out. And if it doesn't work out," my goal was to promote to star. We don't have star anymore, but at the time that was my goal. I said, "Give me a year, and if I don't promote to star stylist, I will open Kristen Care." That was my daycare. I will open it back up. So he said, "Okay." And within 6 months, I promoted to star. And I didn't leave my house either. Because I had two babies at home. Claire was like 2 months old when I signed up again. I had two babies under two. So everyone thought I was nuts, but I did it all virtually. Like, I feel like it
Wow.
changed my business, and it changed my life, like the second time around doing it. It's just so different now. And so I never look back, and I make more money doing this, and it's more flexible. I'm with my kids more than I was with my daycare. So, and now my husband is like my biggest cheerleader.
As we know, I love that he comes with us, and we always have our fun conventions. It's such a great add-on to be able to bring your husband with you and have fun. And it's also interesting to hear that your kids were so small. Like, you were in the thick of it. You were changing diapers, you were, bottles, the whole nine yards. What would be your advice to somebody who's interested in the opportunity, but also their kids are really small? Like, what would you say to them?
I think our job is so flexible, and that's what I loved about it the most. Like, I think people thought, oh, and here they come right now.
Hi, Cooper.
I think, it's just, okay, hold on. Okay, Sam,
Hi, Claire.
this is what working from home looks like. But it's so flexible and you can make it your own. I can, if I want to go outside and play with them or like if they need me, like they can have me, but then I can also set aside time, for my business because it's you do you, it's your business your way. And honestly, it was an outlet for me. I mean, I wasn't leaving my house. I'm in the middle of breastfeeding and craziness. And again, I had 2 kids in diapers and it was nuts, but Selling Dot kind of gave me something for me. And it kind of, I don't know, because it's so hard. It's very isolating when you're home, like with your little ones. So it definitely gave me something to look forward to every day and fun. Can you stop? All right, get out of here.
I love him. He's like a little Ryan.
Yes. He's a wise guy like him too.
So my next question for you, what's that? So I had another question for you. You have a very large team because it's so fun that you literally have brought all your best friends along with you, which I love. You're just like one big pack of girls that have known each other forever. What has been your favorite team moment? And what has been your favorite experience having a team and having people with you?
Well, yeah, my team consists of my best friend from high school, that we've known each other for over 30 years. And then I have my sorority sisters, like from college, on my team as well. And I think for me was is really like our hoopla trips or our glam trips, that being able to see them because we all live in different states. Like my team is like all over the East Coast, even further. And so I feel like we don't get to see each other all the time. We connect a lot through our team pages on Facebook or on the telephone, but being able to see them in person, once a year, that kind of thing, is amazing. Like 2 of my sorority sisters, we hadn't seen each other in 16 years, and the first time we saw each other was on the beaches of Mexico.
Oh
So,
my God.
so it's moments like that are just, it's awesome. It's like all of this happens for a reason, and all these people are put in your life for a reason.
And what has been your favorite moment when you've been able to recognize them? Because I know that they've been doing so well. Like what has filled your cup when you're able to fill their cup?
I love when my girls promote, obviously, when they're building their own teams as well. But I like to recognize all the little and big things, on our team. Like we do recognition for just even like team spirit, on our team for that, for that girl who's always just commenting and cheering us on. When somebody just maybe qualifies for the month, or they get their first order, ever. I mean, that's exciting, that first email when you get your first order when you start your business. So I really feel like, it's like a mix of everything. I like to celebrate everything, all the big and small.
And what's been the favorite recognition that you've gotten from your team, from your coaches?
I just honestly, being an executive team like right now is like, that's probably been I mean, I would have never thought that something like that would happen when I signed on to be a stylist. If you told me that I was going to have a team of, like 50 or more girls, like someday, I would have told you were crazy. So, so being recognized as an executive team in Stylist has been like an honor.
Yeah, I feel the same way. I mean, we're so proud of you and your whole team. But just to think about it, when you started, your goal was just to see how that first year went, right? And how many years have you been an ambassador?
It'll be 5 years in October.
Right, so you're here 5 years, so you still have that same joy that you did when you started, even though you were a little nervous. Your husband wasn't 100% sure about it. See how much you've grown and how much you've grown to love it. I also wanted to ask you your blue card purchase. So you get your commissions on this little blue card, and sometimes we kind of get weird when we talk about money, but guess what? In times like this, the money is really important. It pays the bills, it keeps the lights on, right? But it also sometimes it can help you with fun little things for your family. So I would love to know what has been your favorite blue card purchase since you've been here for 5 years.
My very first blue card purchase, I saved for a while and I bought my husband a grill, and that was kind of a way to almost stick it to him, like, like, you don't want me to do this, but I'm going to treat you, so it was, that was exciting for me. Like, that felt good to do that. But now, I pay our mortgage every month. So, and I have to, and having two kids, and our situation has just changed, since I started the business. And so that's my big thing every month, and that is a lot for me. You know what I mean? To know that I can contribute to my family like that. But
And that's a huge contribution. That's the house you live in, right?
yeah.
So,
Mm-hmm.
And what do you feel about now that you can sell skincare as well as our sentiment pieces and keep charms? Has that changed your business at all? Have you embraced that? Have you decided that's something that you're going to go full force with?
Definitely. It has totally changed my business. And I would be lying if I said I was nervous when I heard we were first merging. I was like, I didn't sign up to do this. I just want to do Style and Dot. But it's so funny because the more I use the products, and I actually was using Ever Skincare product before we merged. So I was kind of excited to get a discount on it.
Yeah, me too.
But it has totally changed my business. I actually think I might even sell more Ever Skincare than I do, our Sell and Dot accessories. And the Keep line is so fun. Like they're great gifts, like all the personalization and things like that. So I love being able to offer my customers a big umbrella because not everybody needs a new bag. Not everybody wants a new pair of earrings, but maybe they're looking for, to treat themselves for an in-home spa right now, especially with all this being locked up right now.
I feel the same way. I mean, I am so excited to get the discount, number one, on the skincare. That's amazing. But I've seen a huge change in my skin, and I love sharing it. And I love sharing the Keep collection with my customers too. My customers have just been loving it for gifts themselves. They've been adding charms to it, so it's been really, really fun. So, well, as we wrap it up, I just want to know, for anybody out there thinking about the opportunity, the number one thing that I hear when people are excited about the opportunity but think that they're not going to have the time. That's the biggest hurdle for people, especially now because we might be virtual learning with our children. Some of us are also working from home, um, you know, full time or part time. What would you say to that person who just is worried about having enough time?
Well, you saw my crazy life with my two children who just came in and tackled me. So it's just you do, and you make time for the things that you love, like things that are important to you. You will find time for. I also think that the busiest people are the best people at multitasking. The busiest people actually sometimes are the best at handling a couple jobs and a couple different things at once. I find that I actually could not be more grateful for this job right now with the online school and everything happening because my business hasn't really been affected. Like I can still work from home and I can still contribute to my family and I can still be with my kids and I'm going to be putting my teaching degree back to work, here in a few weeks, but I can still do my business, still have something for me. I can still financially contribute to my family, but it will work around my schedule. I will make it work. I mean, yes, there's going to be some changes and some craziness and adjustments, come September, but you make it work. You really do. And plus all of our tech tools, I mean, everything is so like Style and Dot's so smart. Like they have so many great tools and things for us to do. And we're all on our phones all the time. They're always with us. And I work from my phone. I don't have to be on a computer. My kids are going to be on my computer in a couple months. But I feel like you just work right from your phone. I mean, I can do a return on my phone. I can place an order from my phone for a customer. So it's just it's just so easy. It's just the way the world is going to, honestly. And I don't know. I feel like everyone's online shopping right now because of the way the world is right now. So I really do feel like it's the place to be. I may never see my husband again because he drives for UPS and he's delivering everything.
Give him a big hug from me because I don't know what I would do without you. They're saving me right now. Well, Kristen, thanks so much for taking these couple minutes to share your story with us. I always love seeing you. This made my day. If you guys want to learn more about Kristen, just reach out to her directly. You can Facebook message her. You can text her. You can email her. And this little video will be available for all of you to see. So thanks so much, Kristen. Have a great day.
Yes, thank you.